it's the Crazy Ryan Show, Crazy Talk Podcast, back again. Episode, I'm calling it 22, that's what I'm calling it. Episode 22.
I'm going to go with 23, that's my birthday.
Okay, that's good. Clap it up right now, everybody in the building. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. See, no one ever makes noise and clap. It makes me so mad. So we're going to try it again.
Have some of my
Episode 22, make some motherfucking noise right now. Joe! Damn, how hard is that? That is not difficult.
Extremely.
We're in the building, holding it down. My sister, Leah Mack, is in the building. Clap it up for Leah Mack is in the building. My sister, who gets on my last single nerve.
Very single. Very single. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Bree is in the building. Clap it up for Bree. She ain't single shit. Share the video.
Oh, my girl.
Got my brother Stay Dumb Fly, my arch nemesis. Clap it up for Stay Dumb Fly.
What up?
He's the opposite of everything that I do in life.
Amen.
And we got a special guest in the building right now, all the way from Miami. He said Miami, right?
Jacksonville.
Oh, I don't want to look it up. I can't mess it up. Jacksonville, Florida in the building. Clap it up for Steve in the building. My boy Steve in the building checking in. All right. Share the video if you live in the building with us on the Crazy Talk Podcast. We're looking for your comments. We're going to read all of your comments tonight. Bree is going to read. Okay. We're going to allocate that for her tonight. But we are live, and I want to jump right into this thing because it's a hot topic. Because I'm going to go off the brand. I'm going to go off a cuff here because I want to attack these two here for a quick second.
Let's get it.
God.
So the T app.
Let's do it.
I did not have sexual relations
T-app
with
is
that
live,
woman.
okay? You know what the T-app is, obviously. Now, they done made a female version of the T-app.
That I'm not on.
That you on. I saw your picture, and they said you was a major thought. But
Someone's lying.
I'm joking. So, all of the women called the men sassy for being involved in this app. And then Leah Mack is one of those people who said that men are sassy. So, Leah, I want you to respond. Why are men sassy for doing what women did there?
Because are y'all leaders or followers? God damn, can y'all lead us anywhere? Y'all want to? Y'all done took the skinny jeans. Y'all done took the purses. Y'all done took the bonnets. Y'all done took the skirts. Niggas in LA was wearing skirts. Now y'all want to take gossip. Damn, can we have anything?
We can't.
None of the things you named was ever yours first.
Yes, it was.
The purse was made for a man and by a man first.
Tell 'em.
Skinny jeans were biker jeans before there was ever skinny jeans.
Tell 'em,
for a
Brandon.
woman.
Tell 'em.
Leather pants.
I'm not
They're my
talking about
sound
leather.
effects.
You going into the fabrics. I'm talking about the type of style of jeans.
They were
What
never
about
skinny
gossiping?
jeans.
They were skinny.
straight
They used to
legs.
call them nut huggers back in the day.
Straight legs.
They used to call them nut huggers in our day. They was nut huggers.
Buka.
I'm just keeping it 100.
God.
Everything. So I'm just saying we took it and made it ours, and then the women took it and made it feminine. And once you make anything feminine,
God
it's not
saying that's
something
cap.
that a man can take back. So I do agree with you when you say we took these things. Keep them. I don't want none of the feminine stuff y'all doing at all.
You got on
but I'm
skinny jeans
saying
right
don't
now.
say
Chanel
y'all made it and had it, because the T app, if I'm not mistaken, was created by a man.
For women.
You saying for women, shout out to it. But we led y'all to the app.
No, it's not no we.
I'm just saying, you said lead us in something. I'm saying we did.
No.
Everything that we did,
You're
y'all
not going to take credit
I'll
for what
give you-
somebody made. And it was supposed to be for a positive reason for men that are
You said-
abusive, manipulative. It was never
Lying,
supposed to be
cheating,
gossip.
getting back at
Y'all
the
just-
Y'all made it that way.
Wait. Can I
Don't
say
say
something?
y'all. Because I ain't saying nothing.
The
Y'all
wrong.
was
only
just on
reason
the
why I
app.
spoke on it is because you
Looking at stuff.
I sure was.
I only
and I
spoke
saw
on it.
what I
Hold on, go
needed
ahead,
to
Brandon.
see.
Go ahead.
I only spoke on it because you said y'all going to be leaders or followers. And I'm just saying that we are leaders because we had all that first. That's the only
But this
thing.
is my thing.
But other than that,
This be my
I
thing.
don't have no arguments.
And men know women gossip. It always used to be lead the gossip into the hoes. What y'all niggas out here
Facts.
pillow talking for?
You
Now
think
y'all
that's
want the
gossip? You
whole
think it's
app
gossip?
gossiping. Yes.
I ain't been
gossiping
on it.
about women. Who, for men to
don't
get
know if that's
online, chronically get online on an app
a good
and
word.
sit there and do what women do, sit up and talk about other people. That is sassy to me. I don't care.
I just want to also say, if I am on that app, everyone's lying. Everyone's
I
lying.
would know.
Steve, you got to
But
get in
let
here,
me
man.
say this. I don't think men
Hold
are
on.
on it.
Let me hear from Steve.
You
Go
don't know
ahead.
what?
I'm not
Okay, so
familiar with it, so I don't
the
know.
T app.
You don't know what the T-app is?
I've heard of it, but I never been on it. Nothing. So I
None of the
don't know.
niggas in Lake County is on the female T app because ain't nobody talked about it yet.
Let's leave it that way. Moving
I'm just
forward.
saying.
Um,
I'm just
you know what I'm
saying.
saying?
What she say on Say the Last Dance? They're going to lay all your shit
yeah,
bare.
yeah.
I've been saving y'all and reporting y'all, so y'all better not. If y'all see me on that Matter of fact, I got receipts. I ain't worried about it.
You're going to be on there, Tish.
I definitely keep everything. So if y'all dare think you will expose me, not that I'm doing anything.
We know you're doing something.
But anyway, the T app was created by a man, but it was for people to get on and post
sexual abuse.
Like, is this man, is he abusive? Like,
is he a predator?
Is he a good person? It wasn't never supposed to be, I be fucking him every chance I get. Like, that's messy. It was
but
never
now
supposed to be
they
that.
took it, and it's like, and it goes by city. So right now we have Waukegan, Zion, North Chicago, and it started to go viral out here.
Well, they took me off.
on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. He sure was.
Yeah,
Zeke.
Sean Cook.
Damn.
You gotta say the name.
Wait.
Dang, I just seen he cut his dreads, so I just seen him.
Yeah, that's probably what got him on. That haircut had the girls going crazy. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, it says, I'm going to read this real quick. The T dating app was invented by a company founded by Sean Cook, a tech capitalist and businessman. He was reportedly inspired to create the app after witnessing his mother's experiences while online dating. It wasn't supposed to be messy. So for men to purposely make an app,
women made it that. So this is the thing. This is the stupid. It's so stupid.
Just say you want to get on there and talk about.
No. Come on, man. Tish, come on. I'm gonna slap you in the face, and then I'm gonna be on the app for domestic violence. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying
last
is,
time y'all see Carlos.
What I'm saying is, have y'all seen the skit where Doof Imani, I think is his name, right, from Wild 'N Out? What's his name?
Who is that?
I don't watch that.
Are you ready? That dude. Well, anyway, he's basically doing a skit saying that two women getting ready to take accountability. And they had, it's the funniest shit ever.
Me and you.
Women, you guys have such a hard time taking the initial accountability, which is the causation. It's two words, correlation and causation. You guys have to understand the correlation between the shit that y'all do. Because you guys turned it into not a safe haven. It was an app created to keep you safe. And you hoes turned it into some dumb shit.
Hey,
No,
y'all
seriously.
hoes better get on his ass.
No. If you really think about Sean's idea was created from his mother's going through a tough domestic relationship.
Bunch of hood
And
rats
you
got it.
bitch, excuse me, have turned it into you have weaponized the app, right?
You guys really
Facts.
get it.
Now you
Y'all done pissed
calling
them
men sassy for now weaponizing it against your ass.
I mean,
Because
to be
this
fair,
is
there's no need for y'all to have an app where y'all
What do you need the app for?
to be safe.
This is my
Let's get the
thing.
fuck about it.
This is my thing, and this is what I hate about today's generation.
Come on.
It used to always be men
Win.
know what
Win.
women do. Let the women have that. Let the women do this. That's what women do. Now it's niggas like, well, y'all wanted an equal world, didn't y'all?
No, win.
Y'all want to be us.
Okay,
God,
Tish. All right, hold on.
anything.
Let me
That
ask you.
should be killing
Let me
me.
ask you
And
a
I'm saying
stupid.
y'all specifically.
No, it's gotta be us.
But men, no. Have y'all ever got on social media and niggas be like, oh, now y'all mad that the niggas do it? Ain't this what y'all
No,
want?
I've never
Y'all
done.
want
He's
it to
done
be
that for
equal.
sure. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying
What
to
are
you,
we talking about?
this is a question I got to ask. Straight up. Do you feel like when what women is doing is harmful to men publicly?
It is.
Do you feel like that's okay?
No. So why do men want to follow behind that? Do the same
That's a
thing?
stupid light skin question. Ever in history has there been a moment you keep talking about back in the day, men? Get the fuck out of here. Men was beating the shit out of women because she was embarrassing him with a homie. She was outside embarrassing him
I
with
just spoke
one
on that
homie. He
today.
was.
No,
He was-
I agree. I was
I'm
focusing
saying
on
it
that
was
earlier
was
today.
women getting beat up for embarrassing their men outside. We're talking about today where you embarrassing a man on social media.
Niggas do it all the fucking time.
I'm saying not ever in time. You just said it. This today's generation. There's never been a case 10 years ago where there was an app created to out people ever on anything
I'm not
sexual.
speaking to that extent.
So-
I'm talking about how women gossip.
No, we're not talking about
yes,
gossip.
That's what
Gossiping-
I'm talking about. the app is
so-
bitches gossiping.
so
essentially.
let's go ahead. I'm
So
not
let
gonna
me,
hog it.
let me talk to both of y'all real quick about both of y'all are saying great things and y'all are right on point. But to what Carlos was saying is this, and I just literally had this conversation with my sister earlier today. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, niggas was beating bitches' ass about that disrespect. And I said this to her because all on social media, females are too comfortable with calling men bitches.
And sassy.
Right? Back then, Of course, men stayed out women business because women stayed in their motherfucking place because they gonna get they stuffed in their fucking mouths.
Bro.
Right now, if you can't do that,
you ain't.
So now men have to weaponize
and
themselves
we're not encouraging
with the same gossip and saying defending themselves or attacking the women with the verbiage because you can't just whoop her about disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? And so, I'm just
that's true. But that's the point that he's making.
But to be crystal clear, I always speak on the act of. Let's be crystal clear. Men have been absent in the households. Mm-hmm. Women have been bringing up these generational of sensitive, delicate guys where women feel the need to call them sassy, but you groom that. And I'm saying that with fault to us because we wasn't in the home to teach them the man way. Yeah. So when you're saying that these guys said this, that, and the third, what man was telling these little boys to stay out the women business? There was none. They were actually around their mothers gossiping. Yeah. Involved in that. So
I think
the difference. That's why it's our job to do it.
But I think we talk about our job.
We're both
the role. We talk about gender roles a lot. Gender roles have changed in 2025. I think we all know that part. And I think it's due to societal issues like the dad not being home. Because if a dad is at home, and we always talk about this, me and Bree on the last panel, I think we spoke about when the man say something in the house, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, he basically telling you shut the fuck up. Yeah. And the man that's handling business, that woman usually shuts the fuck up because he's doing what he's supposed to do. Now, if that man is non-existent, you're creating an environment where the principle doesn't matter as much. So that's what I mean by women getting on social media and bashing men. We're talking about gender versus gender. We live in a gender war more than any time in history, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's okay for you to be on the couch, Tish, and say, and not personally attacking you, but you said it. Well, let us gossip. You can gossip about shit that happened over there. But stop generally tearing down the men that's supposed to lead you. It doesn't make any sense. And then when you're in a situation with a man who slapped the shit out you say, well, damn, he just overly aggressive. No, you keep playing with that man and you expect him just to be
a BAN.
You know what I mean? And he got to either be a bitch ass nigga and be soft, or he got to be overly hard and beat your ass in certain cases, which I don't agree with the second option.
I was just having
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just having a conversation with
let us know what you think.
Some of my friends, and I was telling them that one thing that I stand on, no matter what the situation is how I do my best to never emasculate a man. Yes. Like I do my best. You don't hear me using the B word when it comes to men. I don't care if we arguing or not.
Fire.
I don't care if you call me one first. Like I do my best not to emasculate a man because I feel like a lot of that anger and that rage when men get physical, it comes from them not feeling like a man. Sure. And that comes from so much stuff, childhood trauma, being disrespected, being a lame, whatever it comes from. The moment that the softest thing in front of you makes you feel this big, of course, rage is going to come out. Yeah. So I do my best not to. I think
you would too. You as a woman.
That's dope that you know
and I don't even, to be fair, I never downloaded the T app. I never cared about it. But when I leave here today,
oh Lord.
I'm going to get some tea, baby.
Jesus Christ.
I do want to point out, it never took much for a nigga to put their hands on a female.
Very much.
A lot of these niggas just abusive. We not going to sit here and be like, disrespect is the root of all abuse. No, the fuck it ain't. Some niggas just got their ass whooped when they was younger. Yeah. And now they see a woman that they got power over and they going to beat their ass. It's as simple as that. Okay. It's not always, oh, you out of line. Well, I'm going to beat your ass. Some niggas that's just in them.
No, that's true.
They some Ike ass niggas.
That's true. Steve, what you saying?
I think it's more public now, though. Like, yeah. And it's more glorified. So people see it more. Because back then, you ain't really hear about it. You know what I'm saying? You want me in the room, locked up in the room till I heal. Right. But nowadays, they had the motherfucking club with black eyes. You feel me?
Bro.
Yeah. But let's also be fair and say that when you say the word glorify, a lot of women think it's okay to hit men too.
Yeah.
I literally just my daughter and my son, they're about 3 years apart, and my daughter is a little firecracker at times, but she's not very physical. She's not. In this moment, in this incident,
she verbally get you.
She will verbally. She on point. Yeah. But in this moment, there was an exchange where she kind of like hit at my son, and my son hit back at her, and she was hurt but hurt, heartbroken, couldn't stop crying, stopped bowling, sat down. So when we got home, because I wanted to acknowledge the fact that she did hit him first, but when we got home, I told my son, I said, now you need to go talk to your sister. You apologize for hitting her, but you explain to her the importance of not hitting a man. Because there's going to be a day, and I pray to God it's not, but I'm going to be realistic, where if it does happen, then she gonna call dad and you and then now all of us can be affected.
What's your rule on that as a mom? Do you feel like there's no way that the man would be right in hitting her at all, even if he's retaliating? But so the rule is just don't hit a man at all. So keep yourself out the situation.
Absolutely, okay. But that's not something that's possible. If I'm being honest, there's no way for us to not get hit if a man wants to hit you. Well, the only thing that I do, the only thing that I teach on both ends, like for my son, the fact that the girls, I told y'all before, I saw a video of my son getting whooped in the 7th grade. Yeah. I taught him, don't you ever close your fist and hit no girl, don't you slap no girl, but you can get her up off you. You know, and for my daughter, I just try to teach her, like, if you feel like you're in danger or if you think something, you got to remove yourself.
So we got 2 comments back to back, Brandon and Steve. Tamika says, that's a man that can't control his emotions. And Hazel says, men can't control their emotions. What do you guys respond to that?
Well, I'm just going to be transparent. As a man, I control my emotions very well, but we in a world where women are extreme provokers. Like extreme. They'll get in your face, fingers, muff. And if they, and I'm just being honest, because I know the temperament of the girls growing up today, I don't teach my son that. I don't teach my son don't hit no girl. Right. Because the girls nowadays take it to the extreme. Whacking them, calling them a bitch and all that. No, you ain't going to do mine like that because he ain't that. And definitely ain't no woman finna do him like that. So I don't teach him that. You better not never hit a girl first. I don't give a fuck if she calls you 50 bitches. Don't hit her first, ever. But if she put her hands on you, the first hit better hit like Babe Ruth at home plate. So she never think to hit you again. And any other woman that think to ever hit Brandon Jr., nah, I ain't gonna play with him like that.
Hazel says, walk away, move around, move on.
Yikes, that's tough.
What do you feel about that?
So I call it the Michelle Obama era. I feel like once Michelle Obama came about, women start feeling like we can rule the world. So I think that kind of put them in a position to think like we don't need no man. So now when you get into it, they're like, fuck you, I don't need you. And so it's like they feel like they can beat you. As far as the walk away part, it can be hard because you can walk away and she come right behind you or something. Right. So it's like you don't want to turn your back because you might get hit across the head with a bat or something.
Bro.
So it's kind of difficult. It's all in knowing who you dealing with, kind of like once you know your mate, you know who they is, you know how she coming, so you gotta do one or the other. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's kind of tough.
Have you guys ever dealt with a man and physically put your hands on him? I don't know if that's personal or not.
I think Tish has. I don't even. She look like it.
I was in a domestic violence relationship.
Have you ever?
You like? Have you ever
started it? Punched him?
No, not started it.
Okay.
I've never started it. Never. And to be fair, also I never really fought back either of the times that I have been hit by a man. I'm not the girl that's finna go toe to toe with no man. I done swung one time, bust the lip to get you up off of me. Right. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that.
Gotcha.
When y'all say y'all didn't start it, you mean like from the beginning or like every time? Like
every time. I've never in my life been so enraged by a man that I've hauled off and hit him. I'm a leaver.
I'm scared to hit men. Let's just say that.
I ain't scared.
No, I'm scared. Niggas
but
is strong.
I would rather leave, yeah.
No, I got brothers and cousins. Oh, yeah. I'm registered. And I'm registered.
You got CC.
Oh, not
Let me read some comments real quick.
But we legal.
Daniel Garcia says the spirit of anger is very real and is passed on to generations, maybe many times over. It's important to work on yourself and forgive those who have wronged you. Only then you will truly be free, he says. Chris Bacon, Maybach says, what if a stud hits you? Do the rules change?
To me, it's still a woman.
Still a woman. Brandon, what do you think? Stud still on you? What you doing?
What if she takes steroids?
Real quick.
I don't care if it's a stud or a female. She hit me, I'm slugging her.
Okay. Brandon's knocking people out.
I do not promote
Chris
violence.
Bacon says, just leave. It hit different. Tamika says, you're dealing with a masculine woman when she does all that. I've never raised my hand to a man. I also think some women like being hit.
But let me say this real quick.
Michelle Obama is responsible for the feminist movement. Interesting. He's responding to Steve.
Let me say this real quick so we crystal clear. if she hit me, I'm not finna dog walk her.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna slug you and say, hey, stop playing with me. It can get ugly over here.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Randy, your arms look pretty big. I don't know if she get back up.
I'm just saying though.
She definitely not getting up.
But
that's crazy.
I'm very vocal because I can see it. You can see it. You know when a woman. Hey, if you hit me, shorty, I promise you, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm letting you know.
I remember
do that.
I was in one physical situation probably about 8, 9 years ago, maybe 10 or 12 years ago.
I knew you was a woman beater. I'm just playing.
No, I grabbed her so hard, and I shoved her. I did. And when she fell on the floor, I felt like a goofy. I felt like
she flopped she flopped.
She was like, no, it was just the way she looked at me. It was like I ruined everything. You know what I mean? And I felt really, really hurt. And I'll never forget that face in that moment. You know
that look really be like, damn, I didn't know you had that in you.
No, that's not the look. The look is the look.
Oh my God!
No, I remember that.
It's terrifying.
It was tough. It was a tough moment
because let me tell you something too. In that moment, if you dealt with a man and the first time he did it, he just kind of grabbed you and shoved you or really like shook you or something. In that moment, you're so scared because now you have to deal with like, do I forgive him? Was this an accident? Is he gonna escalate? It's so many. Yeah,
oh,
I'm telling you, it's terrible. I can honestly say that now if I'm ever in a verbal situation with a man, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Because I've already dealt with it before to the point where I don't know. I never expected to be in a situation where a man would hit me. So now I'm not arguing with no man.
Question for the chat, and we'll read your comments. Is it ever a right situation to hit a woman?
Not you, Brandon.
Let me say this.
And the reason why I worded it that way, hold on, is there ever a right situation to hit a woman? So I want y'all to respond to that.
So I'm gonna be honest. I always envision myself leaving. Wow, but.
Son.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I heard.
Okay, so that's one of my sister's close friends, and the situation.
Unfreeze it. I gotta unfreeze it, Joe. No, it's froze.
No, it's moving down here.
No, it's not.
Mine not froze.
Now it's unfroze. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Keep going.
So my sister, this is one of her close friends, where I don't know the situation specifics, but I know that apparently he was physically abusing her throughout the relationship. She had reached out to his mother. You know, some of her friends knew, but nobody was doing anything, I guess. Not enough, I guess. And the last time he did it, they lived together, and Kai Frost lived there too, supposedly, allegedly.
Damn, my name?
This is public. It's all over social media.
I thought you said your friend.
No, Rashida and Kurt.
Oh, my fault.
On Love and Hip Hop.
The look they son.
I thought you said your friend. My fault.
And this is all alleged. You know, they were living together, and then he retaliated, and now the young man is dead. Yeah. So it's like, I don't think it's funny. I don't think
it's not
women hitting men hitting women. I just if you have a friend as a woman, and if me and Leah out and she telling me like, girl, I had to beat my man up last night, I'm gonna tell her, don't do that or don't hang with me.
Let me.
Hey, and I leave quick. If you a domestic couple and y'all get the fighting.
Goodbye.
Why are y'all not scared of men? That's my thing.
But the one thing about people that I'm around, I don't think I've ever been around anything like that in my 36 years of living. I've never experienced domestic violence in my life. Like seeing it.
I have.
No, I'm lying. When I was a kid, yes. But as a grown person, none of my friends or people that I associate with, I can't be around you and you argue too much with your girlfriend. Hey, bro, I'll let y'all. I'm gonna go on to the crib. Y'all be cool. But I did want to ask the question about masculinity. What, in your minds, and y'all help me out in the chat too. I know y'all couldn't hear us for a little bit, but we back. What is masculinity to you as a woman? What is that? What does it mean to be with the masculine man? Because sometimes it could be this, and your idea of it could be this. What is it to you guys?
Ooh,
share the video for me, please.
I think for me it's the basics. Masculine man is someone who provides, who protects. It's not all about finances when I say provide. Protects. One thing, this is kind of like, and I'm so serious when I say this. It's gonna sound stupid, but this is my truth. I was just talking to somebody earlier about this. He was saying that his dad built a shelf from scratch, and he was like, "Why didn't you just go buy one?" But for me, I love that. For me, I hang up on you and call your daddy. You know what I mean? Like, bye. Because to me, that's masculine. I love a man who wants to do it. Like, I can't stand that. And don't get me wrong, right? We pay for what we want. So if it's an instance where you don't want to cut the grass, or you're going to get somebody else to do it, or we got so much land that you can't do it, whatever. But I love to see a man work, use his hands, and do stuff. So to me, that's like, you know what I mean? I like a man.
That's a man.
That's a man. Go get under the sink and fix it. Like, that's a man.
100.
My toilet be broke a lot.
I bet it do.
I feel like masculinity means like everything that encompasses a man. Like she said, protection, like leading, like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. It's more of like go
ahead. You got some more?
Go ahead.
The reason I asked that question and wanted to hear your answers, honestly, because what if masculinity and him providing what you expect, but he is demanding you to do things that you don't want to do in his masculinity? Would you submit to that?
Like what?
No.
You can't wear that. Stop posting that.
Like that.
Don't do that. Don't go over there. I don't need you over there. I don't need you doing that. But it's going against things that you've been doing for 30 plus years, and he's telling you to do these things in his masculinity. Is that the same thing?
I think for me, it would have to be for the right reason. Like I have to know that this is
got to be justified.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
but I mean that with respect, because I don't want. Because so like it could be your insecurities why you're telling me don't wear this.
No. Don't do that.
No, I'm gonna do that.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because I ain't set you up, but I set you on a
He definitely set you up. I was waiting.
The consideration. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. You talk well.
No, so women always have expectations, boundaries, and things that men have to leap across. Mm-hmm. And that's him embracing his masculinity to get it done, pursue it, conquer it, make it happen for his queen, his woman, his lady. Mm-hmm. But the minute the men start saying things that they want, it doesn't look like what you feel our masculinity is. Mm-hmm. What we want from you and your femininity as a woman doesn't look like what we want. But to you, you convey it to us as insecureness,
right,
weaknesses.
And I think that's something
and it's only just me asking you for the opposite of what you're
asking me for. But
I'm saying let's meet each other.
But that's the true dynamic of a relationship.
But
go ahead, Tick. Go ahead.
I understand what you're saying. I don't think she's saying like you asking for certain things is showing a sign of insecurity. It's the type of why you're asking for that. Like,
why does that matter?
No, because we know it's different situations. It depends on the person, because I'm the type of person.
If he's saying I'm a masculine man, I'm that man that you want.
I'm not saying I wouldn't support that.
Okay.
So I learned something.
Come on with it.
I used to think that. Well, let me say this. First off, every man is different.
True.
What every man deems to be masculine is idealistically him.
No. That's not true.
No, hear me out.
Let me pause. I got to pause.
Hear me out.
Give me 2.
Saying, go ahead.
5 seconds.
Go
I
ahead,
let you. That's not true.
No. Because
I know.
Go ahead.
It's not true because there is guidelines that a man has to do globally in American society.
Agreed.
So there is things that I have to do as a man just because. There is no nothing.
But there's certain boundaries you're not going to cross that I may cross.
But that's cool.
But that's you living in your masculinity.
But no, I'm saying we share commonality.
Yeah, facts only.
Without
facts
even
only,
never
facts
knowing
only,
me and Steve.
I thought that we'd understood
This is my first time meeting Steve, right?
Right.
Me and him share a commonality in being men.
Naturally.
But that's only from the expectation of women.
That's true.
So what I'm only saying is, when that is now reversed into you, do you understand the expectations that come with you as a woman?
Facts only.
And you have to be unwaveringly be able to do it without any, well, why am I doing it? Well, is it because you can't? There is no rhyme or reason why you have to perform in your duty if you're telling me I have to. And that's why I said it was interesting to hear you say, well, I'm wondering why you want me to do it.
So I'm not, okay, so when I'm saying that, first of all, anything that I'm doing, I'm going off of my experience. And in my experience and the choices that I've made when it comes to dating, a lot of the things that were being expected of me, the background had nothing to do with me. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
so like,
if
you're asking me, don't do this, don't go there, I feel like I need to understand why.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why would I?
Because I have to perform for you as a man. There is no why. I know why.
That's just how I feel.
Do y'all agree that men submit to y'all first? Do you think that a man leading, protecting, providing is a form of submission?
It can be.
No, it ain't no can be. It is.
It is.
This is crazy. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. It's a crazy
like,
Ryan show.
I see where y'all going with
Crazy
that,
weather man.
but
No, I don't.
I don't think it's
I want the
submission.
audience. I want the audience.
As a man.
I gotta get you.
Go ahead.
I want the audience to understand that there's nothing wrong with what they're saying. It's just the reason why I can't throw my sisters under the bus. It's the reason why women and men today are failing at love. Because the concept is so fluid for a woman, but it has to be so strict for a man. You guys have made excuses, and I'm using that word very delicately. You guys have made concession for the standard, but you want the man to stand on 2 feet at no cause of movement. He cannot move. He's gay, he's feminine, he's DL, he's all of these things. But at the same time, you can't provide a consistent standard to that man. That is unbelievable that we live today in this world.
I think the standard for women have changed a lot, though. Because today's women don't cook. They don't want to clean
Facts.
up.
Come on.
They want to party all the time.
Come on.
Leave the kids at home. Back in
and
the day,
women are also breadwinners now.
I mean, that has something to do with it, too. But
That's true.
That's a fact.
That's a true stat.
That's a
I'm
fact.
saying
That's a
that
true
too,
stat.
though, but I'm
Especially
saying as
black
far
women.
as
That ain't no true stat.
That is true. That is true. That's true.
Google it.
Listen.
They come, here we come.
Listen.
The She-Man Woman Hater Club.
No. It ain't about that. Y'all screwing facts with these stats. Let's be transparent. Yes, on paper, women look like they the breadwinners behind the drive and the power of the man.
They're the fastest growing group of people in America.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I get where you're going.
I want you to understand. Listen.
Go ahead.
The truth of the matter is, most of the women, and I'm not, and this is no pun to the women that ain't grinded, went to school, did they thug thizzle, but let's be very transparent. A lot of these businesses is come off the backbone of niggas.
True.
These properties in these women names come off the backbone of niggas.
For sure.
Let's be so. Of course, the numbers look obscured.
Her credit good
on paperwork.
Yeah.
I done it for too many women for me not to know that. Oh, them 10 women got business, but I know that was my bag.
Let me ask you this, and please jump in, Steve. I need you to get more active because you rock it. They wonder why they had you sitting there. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, do you believe that black women, because they are the fastest growing group economically, right? Do you think that that's the reason why black women are more single? because they would be dating down?
Yes. Let me wait before y'all respond. Because I want to read the comments because that's where the comments was going.
Come on,
you love reading the comments when it makes sense to you.
No. They've been in there. Go ahead. Yeah. So somebody said great topic. Monte said great topic. Monte said women doing it all nowadays, no lie. Wayne Springs said women are only the breadwinners because most of them are single. Tamika said facts. Wayne also said, of course you will be the breadwinner in a house you stay in with no husband. You speaking on locally, not the world, Brandon.
Anitra. She's actually here. She said that over there.
You're so messy. I do agree with that.
Women are the breadwinners, period. It don't matter. Men used to, and I'm fucking with it. I'm just answering the comments.
Right.
And yes, that's true that women are more single now because now it's always been what do women bring to the table? What do women bring to the table? It's to the point where women are, nigga, what can you bring to the table? I got my own money.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. How you
the truth of the matter is women don't know how to submit, so they hide behind. Listen, let me finish. Women are hiding behind empowering themselves with finances and things like that because they cannot find it with themselves to submit to a man and allow that man to lead. Let's be truthful.
Go ahead, Tish.
When you look
it's not even just that.
Why is it that?
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Why is it that being married to a man was considered to be successful for a woman, and now that's not the same status quo? Because women can't.
The caliber of men have changed.
What? Let me just say this too, because Brandon said that people's businesses. No, I'm just saying people's businesses are off the back of a man. Ain't no man bag funding me. I just want to clear that up.
You lying.
Ain't no man bag funding me. Ain't no man bag funding me. I buy my own products. I pay my own boo friend. It's a little behind right now. So if you want to fund me, help a sister out. Ain't nobody funding my lifestyle.
So I didn't say your lifestyle. Your business.
Well, my business. Who?
Hold on.
Ain't nobody never helped you in your business.
I promise you when it comes
to
my
man you ever dated.
I promise you when it comes to my business.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
You shut up. Ain't nobody I just want to clear this up because I know what you're saying to be true. I'm not disagreeing, but I just want to clear it up for me because if you're looking to invest in your girl.
I got one question to ask you, though. Did you have a man who bought things for the children, yes or no?
They did.
Okay. Did you have a man that paid some of your bills or anything of that nature?
No.
None of your bills?
None.
None of them? Didn't help you at all?
No.
You never had a man giving you money in your hands?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Somebody asked y'all a question.
The only reason why I'm asking that question is because whatever money that a man is giving you to assist you in your regular day-to-day is money that
nothing to do with my business.
You ain't listening to what I'm saying.
No, we're not grouping that in. Read the chat. No,
I'm
not letting you do that because it has nothing to do with my business.
What are you saving?
Let me ask the ladies this question from Wayne. Wayne Spring says, ask him if they have more married or single friends.
I have no married friends.
I have married friends.
Do you have more?
I'm calling Cap.
No, do you have
Rio's
more?
Married.
No, all of you married. Majority of them.
Okay.
Is it more?
He said more.
It's like even.
I have no married friends, and if you married, I ain't know you was married, and then courthouse don't count. You ain't got no.
Dang.
I do want to say though, even
that's
though
the problem, y'all don't be surrounded by
women are breadwinners, whatever. I still don't think that should change the standard of a woman. Me being who I am, I was raised by a single mother. She had boyfriends and stuff like that. Even though she was the breadwinner, she still was the standard. She still cooked. She still cleaned. She let him take charge. So for me, that's how I was raised up. So that's how I should see it. Like now, like I was saying before, women don't do the things that women did back in the day. So I think it's how we raise as well that changes the way for a woman.
Also, it's now that women have so much more access to things now without a man, it makes it easier to just not deal with niggas bullshit at all. And that's just a fact.
But you want love. You want companionship.
Yeah, but I'm saying women will go through niggas and be like, he ain't getting without next nigga. Just how niggas used to be like, next bitch. What Gucci used to say? Miss one bus, next 15, one coming. And that's how bitches think nowadays.
Have y'all had a good man? The reason why I'm asking you that is because the reason why I'm asking you that is because I had to ask a couple of females this few days ago. What are you engaging these men on? Exactly. Are you? Because a lot of y'all think y'all are good women, but you gauging it based on the garbage niggas you got.
You're absolutely right.
If you had a good man, could you really say you was a good woman at some point? Yeah. Probably not.
It's a great word.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the same with men.
Listen next to This next segment is sponsored by the Closet
Niggas
Space.
swear they great
Hold
niggas,
up,
but really
I gotta
don't
get
do
my
shit.
damn
That's true. That's
sponsors in.
true. That's true.
They
That's
ain't
true.
even up there, goddamn it. But I gotta shout them out anyway. Shout out to the Closet Space holding it down. 2700 Sheridan Road. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure y'all get to the Closet Space. They got new gear. We got these spray ground book bags been flying off the goddamn off the shelves. We got about 35 bags left. We start off with 250. So we appreciate the community support. They buying them. Come through 2700 Sheridan Road, Zion, Illinois. All right. So to cut that in there, do you guys believe, and kind of cutting it with the gender roles and piggybacking on what Brandon said, Brian, have you successfully dated a good man and you thought about like, damn, I should have stayed with him because the next dude you got was full of whatever?
I definitely do have one that got away, but I might get him back.
Okay. Let's clap it up for that.
I love that for you.
We like the accountability up here.
Manifest that.
There we go. Tish, what about you?
No.
I'm gonna manifest you one.
So they all you got bad choice in men. Would you consider yourself a bad chooser in men then?
Absolutely.
Obviously, if I had, if my previous niggas,
or would you say you was part of the problem too, though?
I mean, I first of all, anybody that know me know I take accountability. Mm-hmm. Even after, because I'm still cool with a lot of people that I've dated. Mm-hmm. It's never ended on bad terms, so it's more like this not really working. Nah, can't do that. Some of them I don't fuck with at all.
Might not got a nuclear warhead, as Brandon would say. Because if you got a nuclear warhead, you can't be friends with that. Because you think,
can we keep it to?
Well, I have.
Damn.
I didn't say that.
I'm just a good person. Niggas can't leave me alone. They always want to be in my life somehow.
Jesus. Tish.
So this is going back to what Carlos was saying about
I'm not the problem.
Your man asking you certain things. I wanted to speak on that because I was a guy who felt like I don't want to steal from who my woman is, right? So I don't care about what she wears and things of that nature. And I used to feel like men that do what most women would say is insecure. But then I realized that's not true because I talked to somebody that's like that. And so what he was saying to me is that, no, bro, I want my woman to be respected.
Yes.
Right? So women, if we're being honest, make bad choices. Mm-hmm. They go with their friends. They just trying to be cute. They want to be. They want to be viewed, and then. But guess what? You can't really go too far with that fresh haircut and all that good clothes on the earring. What you putting the earring in a jewelry?
No, straight up.
Because I ain't gonna like it all the time, right?
But you think you cute?
But women want the free reign to do that, and they man like, no. We ain't doing that.
That's a good point.
And the reason why he said that is because, bro, the woman that I got, I value her. Mm-hmm. And sometimes she may lose her value by being with me for a long period of time. And so she's seeking
that's good
attention, affirmations from random niggas. And guess what?
Because you may not be doing it.
Yeah, and he said, this is what he said, and it's wrong, true. He said, a hot dog good sometimes.
Yeah.
You be getting steak all this time, but that hot dog feels so good. You like, that motherfucker bomb.
All my life.
Right, because you ain't had it in so long. Right. So a woman to go out here and a guy be all in the face buying her drinks in that moment.
She feel valued in that moment.
He's giving her feeding these things in that moment, and then she lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
And I gotta fight to get my woman for somebody that ain't even worth me compete with.
Hey, can I tell you a story? I'll tell you a story. Go ahead, Bree.
No, you go.
I'll go.
No, I'm just
I told this story on my Snapchat, and it got such a huge response about this married woman who was into me. And she was only into me because I was the exact opposite of her husband. Uh-huh. And that her husband is kind of a square guy, great job, because I watch her Snap, and I know what they do when they post pictures and they be out of town. But he's not that he ain't outside cutlass on 8, she like that.
Oh my God.
No, I'm serious. I'm not bragging on myself. Even though I'm motherfucker clean. What I'm saying is that when she was into the vision of what I was, not the man that she had in the house,
but who's
paying the bills, who's providing for their kids, and we never engaged in anything physical, but it was enough for her to get my attention on Snapchat that she felt like she could get someone who's outside.
Right.
And now her value internally has changed. And I thought that was interesting.
Let me say this too.
I think a lot of women that do. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bree. No, Bree, go.
I want to say this too because, and then you can. But I want to say this too, because men do that as well.
I'm sure.
I've been single for close to maybe a year now, and I've been dating or whatever, and the 3, I don't want to put a number on it. 3 different guys during this time frame immediately asked me, I want to commit to you. I want to have a baby with you. So I say this basically.
They were in a relationship?
No, they wanted to be in one with me.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is the idea of you worked for her because she felt there was a lack of at home, right? Whatever.
Maybe not, but
whatever it was.
I think it's a little bit inside of her, not at home.
Whatever it is, it's the idea of you, and I feel like that is something that I'm experiencing right now while I'm dating. They see me on social media. They see how I am with my kids. I tell stories about my kids, and the idea of me looks so good. You don't even know what these wigs, these braids look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't know anything about
me. You look a mess.
You need to relax. Why are you still going?
But what you presented.
But what I'm presenting, which is cool, right? But then
that was
it's
enough.
supposed to be that, exactly.
But I'm saying that was enough. I want you to understand something. When good dudes really pay attention to the women and what they're doing and how they're carrying themselves, how they treat their children and things of that nature. You ain't got enough women like that in today's society. And
I think if a man commits to you early, a lot of women think that as a sign. I think when a man commits to you early, I think you should take it, especially if you're interested. If you're interested in that man.
He on the T app now. But anyway, let me get to these comments.
You ignorant.
Rio said his woman definitely got to be respected.
These comments are brought to you in part by the Waukegan Mail Depot, ladies and gentlemen. Waukegan Mail Depot is located right off of Green Bay Road. You need any promo material. You need flyers, posters. You also, if you have a business, guys, you can put your business, you have a mailbox inside of their store, y'all, and use this as your P.O. box because some P.O. boxes you can't use for businesses.
Right.
This mailbox you can use as a real address, right?
That's dope.
So make sure y'all go to Waukegan Mail Depot. They do a lot of stuff. They do T-shirts, hats, whatever you need, posters, whatever you need, they got it. Clothing, cloth, whatever you need. These comments are brought to you in part by Waukegan Mail Depot. Go ahead, Bree.
Chavo, don't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna just read the comments and then you men are welcome to respond. Jahir says, what does a real relationship look like to y'all? Brian Reynolds said, what makes a good man or woman and what is the difference between the two? And Wayne Springs said, what's the definition of a successful relationship? And I feel like all 3 of those y'all can kind of answer within the same.
A good relationship, I don't even know, to be honest. I feel like each relationship is gonna be different. Everything gonna be good and bad. What we could hope for a good relationship to be, everybody be on one accord, everybody work together, but it don't always work like that. You're never gonna agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it is a good relationship. Because if it's too good, they say it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like a good relationship is. It gotta be balanced somewhere. It gotta be some good and bad. Because you gotta have a little argument to have a little excitement sometimes.
But not a choke. Don't choke me.
No choke.
Brandon, what makes a good man or woman, and what is the difference between the two?
So what makes a good man and woman to me is that you're able to find it within yourself to meet your companion's requests. A lot of people die within themselves, and what I mean by that, they think that what they are and what they provide and what they do is enough to fulfill their companion, and that's just not it. You learned that stuff from the last woman or the last man. This woman requires something different. So that's what I think is a good companion, a person that's going to try to reach your expectations and goals. And you said what is a good relationship or what?
What does a real relationship look like to y'all?
So a real relationship to me looks like, regardless to where we're at, we're both learning, we're both growing together. We're trying to help each other find the solution to the path we're chasing and we're going on. Earlier today, I was just telling one of my peoples, like, man, listen, I'm hard on you because I want you to know these things. Because I may sprain my ankle and I need you to get in the game and score 50. You can't just be a rebounder all the time. You got to go get some points too. But guess what? You doing all the rebounding, and with my leg or whatever, I'm going to go get the rebounds for you. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to teach each other how to be the strength when a person goes down. Because when you can't be the strength when a person go down, that's when a lot of people go off and looking at something else, and you don't be there for your companion that stood by you when y'all was down, and now y'all up. You think that you just got to stay up, and that's not the case. So that's what I feel like. I also feel like I don't want to be on the same board with my girl. I don't care if she's up or I'm down or I'm up and she's down. I want us to mesh like this. Like my strengths are her weaknesses, my weaknesses are her strengths. So we're stable in that. If we got the same strength, we're gonna bump heads all at the same time because we keep running into each other and we're stepping over each other versus one person being good in this and the other person being good in that. And that's what I think.
Just to add my little 2 cents, I think we as people have to be ready to commit to lesser than what we believe we're worth.
But I'm being honest with you. I don't think the value of me comes from what I think. The value of me comes from what my woman deems me to be.
But the idea of that is the same idea.
Because my woman can say, you ain't nothing as a man, and I have to accept that because I ain't putting my part in for her.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean by finding true companionship can't come from a higher source all the time of what I deserve.
Right.
Because what you may be giving to the other person isn't maybe a higher version of yourself.
I think social media changed that a lot too. With us making us feel like we're more than what we should be.
That's it.
Because you got designer on this and that. You think that's what it's all about. When you really, your tax bracket ain't where you.
That's it. It's a misconception.
Anyway.
The 2 words I'll use: misconception of value.
Yes.
That'll destroy your potential. Because if you believe you already have this act or you have this trait of emotion and you got to fake it, then baby, of course the relationship is going to fall through for the guy.
See the real you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Let's get the ladies.
Men did a bad job at doing that. Women don't have to meet any standards because a guy can be all the way up in the sky.
Yes, you're right.
I'm just saying a guy can be all the way up. And she could be a bum, but he likes her.
Yeah.
And so he showers her and overcompensates her.
No, that's it.
She ain't did nothing for it.
You're absolutely right.
But that's only because he's using her in that moment. Once he leaves, now she wants a man, and she's saying, well, I want this, this, and this because she got that from him, but he didn't value you.
But that's why your dad is important as fuck. But go ahead, ladies, go ahead.
I was going to say, I feel like social media definitely ruined a lot of ideations and realistic expectations. I can't even talk today because and I love to use this as an example. When the fuck did push gifts become a thing? Niggas was not getting gifted BMWs and Birkins for pushing out a baby. Like that shit is so insane.
Say it again.
Like push gifts.
Yeah,
the woman getting the push gift.
Yes.
Okay.
Like women getting that for delivering a baby.
Now, like I pushed out your baby, I need to come outside to arrange.
No, that's stupid.
No, that never was a thing.
Nothing was.
You got a push gift?
No, but I'm
like, wait, damn.
So you think that's a thing?
I think I'm
so
not.
Can I be?
Listen,
so today's time you want to push it.
Can I be honest?
It's not even about anything other than the fact that I want what I want. I want what I feel like I deserve, and I'm going to reciprocate. And if that means that you're going to gift me every time a nail breaks, then gift me. If that means you're going to hug me every time I cry, even if I'm crying over. No, it's not. It's the same thing. A push gift is him just appreciating you, almost dying to have his child.
But was never a known thing until social media. That's my thing. I just feel like if this is your true
culture,
if your love language is gifting, being gifted, then that's just your love language. The thing about social media is motherfuckers see a motherfucker do something. Oh, I want that. Oh, that's how my man got to be.
If you don't love me, if you love me.
So-and-so get online and buy 100 roses for his bitch and they in the passenger side every day, taking her downtown Lakeshore Drive. I want that. That's not it. Your nigga can't even afford to take you to Ruth Chris. What you think you finna get you? Like, this is, people aren't realists. Like
the world, but to the point, that's just a tough world to live in as a man too, though. Because those highlights, Instagram is different than Facebook. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because when I get on Facebook,
a different world. And
but
TikTok.
when I get on Instagram, my TikTok is more inspo for me. But Instagram is the fakest app.
You feel so broke, don't you?
I'm on there like, hold the fuck on, like hold on.
Some of these PJs be sets. They don't even
straight up.
So the only reason why I think about it different is because I took a class of philosophy.
Oh, God.
And in that class of philosophy,
he's the exception.
No, listen, no. In that class of philosophy, the teacher told us that there's going to always and forever be hierarchies, right? And in those hierarchies, they create other ones to separate, to make people feel lesser than because people are getting too close. That's why they always redraw lines to keep people out, right? So when you start seeing Sweet 16s and the over extravagant, they're competing with their competitors, right? When you start seeing push gifts, that's because niggas is competing with the next nigga about who got the biggest bag or who bitch got the best gift. And so when you say that, when did it become a thing? Competition has always
existed. That's true.
And so that's just another form of competition. But
we can create that. We can frivolously create it more today, even because the prom send-off is the perfect example of where
where they're competing. Everybody doing designer.
Your daughters, your son, baby girl, you doing this for everybody looking.
Yeah.
The baby just receiving the benefits of what you trying to represent.
The trips too, though. The trips when they come back broke.
Yeah, for sure.
And people don't understand
Rent ain't paid.
Creators do this for content. They get paid for this shit. Niggas is not. And it's sad to say because there are some good men out there that genuinely just love and want to shower their women. But some of these niggas create content off this. They're getting paid. They're being sponsored. They're being endorsed by something.
Yes.
They're not just going out and being like, okay, baby, let me go get you some lilies and woo. Like, it's content behind it. They making bread. So, of course, it's going to be way more appealing.
Just cheating on their women and are able to keep their women by buying them what they think they want.
I feel like it takes away the intimacy of life, though.
True.
I was going to say that.
That's true.
The rappers are just hood niggas that got some money. And they are showing us what we'll do if we had a bag. If we had that bag, we might buy a chick a Wraith or a Rolls Royce and do like Moneybag and Ari. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because to me, he always is showcasing and upscaling and buying gifts and stuff like that.
And she is too.
Yeah, no, facts only. But
there's a lot of women in the hood who identify with those girls, and I always use those girls as examples. Jada Waiter,
and Ari,
Carisha.
Because they're
hood girls that are pretty who came up off guys who had money. So they
hood niggas that came up. Them niggas from the hood too. Moneybag was a chubby hood nigga.
I mean, I don't really care about what they doing, Jada and Ari and that with all of that. That's great. I still want to be like treated well, no matter what. I'm not settling.
What do you mean well? Treated well?
I mean, like if you know
like
that.
Them?
No, like me.
Can I ask you a question?
No, you
can't. Let her go.
Pay attention. You always trying to cut me off.
Come on, Bree.
Pay attention to me. Hear me. Listen to me. If you know I like flowers, then buy me flowers.
Right.
I don't need it to be extravagant. I say this all the time. It's not about the finances. It's about the effort. It's about the respect. If I hear you say like, dang, I just burned my last candle and I don't have no more candles and I'm at Marshall's, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you a candle. I'm not going to go get you a Baccarat candle and spend $800 on a candle, but I'm going to gift you or treat you, or I'm going to listen to you and pay attention to you. So it goes back to, like Steve said, know your person.
Yeah.
You got to know.
Would you fault your man, though, if he wasn't that kind of person?
If he wasn't, it wouldn't work for me.
But that's a relationship, dude, because I mean, you know me.
Why wouldn't it
Hold
work
on,
for
you? You remember me.
Yeah.
You remember what I used to be like, hell no. But now I'm like, shit, you know, you feel me.
But that's because you got somebody that's willing to go that mile for you the way you say, okay, I'll do
that.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's about knowing your person and the intent in what you're doing. I'm not looking for every guy that I'm texting to gift me flowers and all this and all that. But if you have any plan on thinking that we're going to make it anywhere, you better hear what I'm saying. Because that's how you going to learn me.
I want to go back to the question that was asked about what's the perfect man or woman or whatever. To me, it's understanding.
I was about to say that.
Before love, before anything, understand. You have to understand
Facts.
who you're dealing with, understand them as a person, and it'll grow from there. Because without understanding, like what hurts them, what makes them cry, what makes them happy, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
And we can go anywhere with true understanding, not your idea of what you think understanding is. Because understanding is the hardest trait to give someone that you love, and you have to give it to them because you love them.
I think the hardest thing is to understand how somebody needs to be loved. Knowing that we're all different people, you know, the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. It's not that. It's treat others how they need to be treated. I can't love you how I want to be loved because you're not me. We don't have the same ideations. We don't have the same expectations.
I want to say this. It's both. It's treat others how you want to be treated and how they want to be treated. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, I may want certain things, and I naturally, and the things that I want, I'm going to naturally give you. But a lot of people abuse good people. And I'm saying that because I feel like I've been abused in a sense where a person will be like, well, that ain't what you require, but I'm giving it to you, and I'm giving you what you want. You understand what I'm saying? So it should be natural for you to just be transparent.
But I think that's a rougher road, and Bree, I know you want to get in. It's rougher to adjust to the understanding, and the woman and the man has to be okay with that adjustment, that calibration moment of
because you can be transparent with no understanding.
Right. But I think also a thing that for me, it's a thing is to understand I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay that I don't get what this is right now, but I'm willing to figure it out. I'm willing to tell you respectfully, I don't really understand. I feel like that's another thing. Like, everybody think that everything just got to come to a solution and it's black and white, but in some cases, like, I don't know why. It's like triggers.
I got a question.
It's like triggers. I don't know your triggers. So if I'm doing something that's bothering you, that's not my job. That's your job to have some type of self-control or some type of discipline and being able to work through that, because we don't know each other's triggers.
Because the big thing with that too is we hear this in common relationships, where a woman needs to be able to sit with something for a little bit. And she may say, well, can I have a little bit to respond? And the guy like, I want to talk about it right now. But the woman like, I don't know what to say. And the guy like, bitch, I need you to tell me right now. And that's where that understanding has to be. Because that's that calibration. Those calibrations of, I gotta give her that grace because I love her. But also she has to understand. Listen. No, listen to this part.
No. Because that's not the.
But listen though.
Same grace when you got all that.
No, but that's what you got to hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's gotta. But this is where relationships are so important.
Toxic.
You know that it's tough for me to wait to respond. You know that it's hard. So when I do that, okay, but I'm gonna give you that. When I give you that, you gotta consciously remember when Now, when it's time for you to do it to me, you got to think about the moments, and that's relationship.
No, I agree with that, but we got to be. We got to get to the comments. I got a question for everybody too, but I want to just respond to that real quick.
Hold up. Go ahead. Respond, then we're going to do your point.
The truth of the matter is, women know every fucking thing until it's time for them to talk about them.
True, that's true.
So you quick to ask me 50 motherfucking questions about what I did, So when I'm asking you them same questions, don't be, give me a second. Dang, you no, have that same energy.
No, that's true.
Because you was a brainiac when it was me. I ain't
That's true. That's true.
So, but the question that I want to
But hold your question, because your question is sponsored by Mother Clucker's Chicken, which is located right
that shit good as hell.
41, ladies and gentlemen. They came through 2 weeks ago, brought us some chicken. Y'all, it was so good. You want to get down there? I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to be there so y'all can pull up. If y'all want to pull up at about, about 12 o'clock, if y'all ain't doing them.
Tuesday.
I'm pulling up tomorrow, Tuesday, 12, and Mother Clucker's will be live from Mother Clucker's Chicken for crazy lunch, y'all. We got some chicken.
That's dope.
We're going to be giving away some chicken.
You got a flyer?
But you're going to buy some chicken. I ain't got to make it tomorrow.
Okay.
So we're going to be in there at 12 tomorrow, y'all. Mother Clucker's Chicken. If you in the area, meet me there at 12 o'clock, all right? You might win a free chicken basket from the Boy Lowe's Crazy and the Crazy Ride Show. What's your question? Sponsored by Mother Clucker's.
Mother Clucker's. Sponsored by.
Bring me some chicken on
My question is this, and this is the reason why I'm holding on to what I got. But my question to y'all is this. Do y'all believe right now that everybody that is in your age bracket that is single has went through too much in past relationships where they are willing to risk being open and free and submitting, protecting, providing, loving at the cost of them not knowing what this is going to do?
The unknown. I'll let the ladies go. Let's see, you go first.
I'm only 30. You feel me?
Okay,
so,
relax.
We only 30. Relax.
I'm just out here.
But you know, but if we being honest, at 30, they lose.
Yeah, for sure.
They
lose.
lose.
Out here doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So you ain't looking like that just yet. Okay,
I ain't
cool.
trying to be
Okay. Say less.
He slide and glide.
I mean, I'm only 26.
Zach, what my horns?
No, I feel like a lot of people they're scarred. Like,
yeah. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I can only test to me and what I feel. I'm not at the point where I'm like, I'm done. Like, I feel like I'm surrounded by so many successful marriages and relationships, friends and family. I have taken unbiased opinions in different relationships, and I'm always honest. Okay, this is what I did. This is the response. This is what they did. This is how I responded. And I'm always receptive to feedback because you can always grow. You can always be better. And I'm very big on that. I'm very big on taking accountability and all that. So right now, I know that I have the ability to be the partner that my partner needs to be, as long as I'm getting that, as long as I'm receiving it. A lot of people my age are not, because it's kind of like, I'm done with niggas. The last nigga I was with, he cheated on me with 30 different females. Woo. And I thank God the way my brain works, I forget about a nigga so quick. I'm not triggered by like.
That's dope.
A lot of like, I feel like that's my superpower. Like Muggs John be joking on Facebook, you move faster than Mexican music, because I'm not tripping over no nigga. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
On to the next.
I agree.
I'm not taking that baggage with me. Hey, I'm a hot topic. Shout out to my boo because
shit.
I'm off the market.
Mother
I'm
chicken.
ready. I don't know about the other people in my generation. I feel like it's a lot of food shit going on,
but you
especially
still
in the area that
have
we live
trauma
in.
and triggers while moving fast. That's not connected to those guys that you forgot.
Yeah,
it's some men that have affected you.
I mean, yeah.
Got you. You're taking some of that. Which go ahead, Bree.
I can't speak for anybody else. I only speak from experience, and I have no clue what's happening. Truthfully, I really don't. Like, I don't know. The representation looks good. The beginning looks good. And then it's something completely different. I can only say that I definitely haven't given up on it. And I know I am definitely getting married for sure. I just don't know who. And I'm okay with that.
Do you think that that's going to cause for you to do a massive change?
No, I'm doing that right now. Okay. Remember I said that when Brandon clickbaited me. I said that
I ain't clickbait you.
You did. I said that I have a lot of work to do, and that's why I'm not in a rush. So when I have these people that are telling me be my girlfriend, I'm ready to commit. I'm not ready because I know I can't give you what you need.
When can you be ready? How do you know?
I probably won't know, but I know that right now it's not a thing. I know, like I said, my triggers are still not. I'm not in control of that yet. I know that.
Maybe it's a question for everybody. Because I hear that a lot about, I'm not ready, I need to do this. Does that comfort ever come over you? Like, does the comfort of being like, oh my God, I am finally ready?
No, it's not a light switch type of thing. For me, it's just about, like I said, the things that I've been through, the times that I did just say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead first. It was a shit show. So now I'm willing to take the time to date and experience and get to know and learn. Okay, that's what I mean when I say like,
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I'm just going to therapy and meditating and then I'm gonna wake up and know that I'm ready. No, I'm just saying like I'm moving slower than
that's dating.
Can a person make you ready?
So I've been ready. And I'm gonna tell you why I know I'm ready, right?
Your situation's so different, though.
No, I'm just gonna tell you why I know. No, I'm not even talking about my situation prior to that, right?
Okay.
Because I was engaged before, right? I proposed, and I understood that.
And there's no trauma from that.
No.
Yes, it is.
What?
We talked about it.
Talk about it then. Bring it up.
No,
What's the trauma?
I think you should.
What's the trauma?
It's your journey, not mine.
What's the trauma?
Was there any trauma from proposing to a woman and then that not working out? However, it didn't work out.
No.
Okay.
The only thing that I can say is that from that, I realized that I didn't want to sacrifice a whole lot of me as far as being committed to one woman, because I spent most of my life being faithful to whoever I was dealing with in the time.
So that's not trauma. You just made a choice off of that.
So I said to myself, you know what? I don't necessarily want to just date one woman right now. Mm-hmm. So any person that I talk to, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna let them know, and then we'll go from there. Mm-hmm. And that's how that.
That's how dating should be, though.
So that's how that happened with me living in the poly life, right? But I've always understood, because men have asked me this, like, man, if your girl cheat on you, would you take her back? Yes. They like, what?
I would hope so.
But I'm saying, but that's why I say I know that I'm ready for marriage, because I'm not quitting because of that. Well, what if she ain't doing this? I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up, because people are going to grow and people are going to change. Sometimes they're going to grow away from you. Sometimes they're going to grow towards you. You ever been with your companion, you feel like they overbearing sometimes? Like, man, but then you may be with somebody and you feel like, them ain't even getting enough. Right? So I'm saying we're going to go through these things and we got to figure it out. But if I spend my life keep leaving, I'm going to be 60 and I don't want to be bothered with nobody, because nobody knows me. Nobody gives.
But that's what they say the generation of today, even the older millennials, have adopted mental health too much. And they say, well, the mental health idea states that, well, we're so conscious of mental health that we're not willing to endure. So we just say, well, this is not good for my mental health, so I leave it, or this isn't for me.
My peace,
and those things.
But don't you think you get a choice on what you have to compromise?
No, I think in a relationship, you can't be so fickle with the idea of you being mentally harmed, as much as he is or she is, because it's a trade.
Because if you gauging that, what are you gauging it on, though?
Listen. Some people are so messed up, and it looks so good, and it's y'all favorite people on Facebook. Y'all laugh with them every day, but some of those people are so messed up from the way that they were brought up, from the people that they still are around, from the things that they are into, that it will literally drain everything out of you. You will literally lose yourself. I'm telling you this. So I agree with you. So listen. So I am going to 100% take on the fact that maybe I have adopted mental health a little too much to where, yes, I'm gonna leave. In the comments, y'all keep saying it's no time when you're gonna be ready. I'm not saying that I'm waiting for God to come down and say, Brianna, you're ready to be married. I'm saying that me and loving me is so much more important than trying to love someone else, because I am incapable of giving what you need, submitting what you need. Because what did I just say? You insecure if you tell me not to, and again, I don't even dress provocatively anyway. But if I was a girl that showed my butt and my boobs, I don't. I don't even have any. But anyway.
You show what you got, baby.
I sure do. But I'm just saying, like, I know I'm not ever going to be ready for anything, not just relationships, for anything. What I'm saying is that me mentally.
Are you mentally tough?
Well, am I slow?
Are you mentally tough?
I don't get the question. Maybe I am slow.
So can I
wait? Explain what you're asking.
Are you mentally tough?
Like, are you tough?
Are you mentally tough?
Oh, like strong enough to handle stuff?
Yes.
You gotta reword it.
To be fair, I thought I was until I was in a space where I wasn't, but I feel like I was broken down to that.
Do you want to be mentally tough? Do you want to be mentally disciplined? Do you want to be mentally in a place where you can endure with the understand of no harm? Because that's the key, I think.
I don't want to be in a space where I have to.
You're going to be all
which
the
is
time.
why I'm going to leave.
But you can't, because you're always
I think that's stupid.
Brianna, listen to what I'm saying, and I'm not preaching to you or preaching to the audience.
Don't clickbait me.
I'm not. I love you. The safety of you can't always be in question by someone you think who loves you. If you believe that man loves you, and you truly do, your harm can't always be in question, because it's an oxymoronic statement to say you. That's why I say, do you think I want to destroy you and be with you every day? Now, it's some men that will do that, and I'm not discounting those. Them niggas are goofies, and it is some intentional men that do it. It is
exactly.
But
if you intentionally doing that,
what I'm saying is he doesn't love you if he's intentionally trying to destroy you.
Right.
But if you believe that he truly loves you, then you have to approach the conflict with growth and not just harm. Well, I'm going to leave because I think you intentionally want to break me, versus I'm going to stay because I think you want to make me.
Let me just
I'm a close on
let me
that.
just say this.
Good.
Before you finish, I want to clarify one more time, because I know Brandon finna do it to me again on TikTok. Yes, you are. Let me just clarify this. I am acknowledging and being accountable that
I love you.
That's sweet. I am acknowledging and being accountable that right now the work that I need for me is necessary. That doesn't mean I'm waiting. That's all I want everybody to know. I'm not saying that I want a perfect man. It's going to be perfect. I come with understanding. I am a great woman. I know all of that. I know how to submit. What I'm saying is right now, because I've been in a situation where I was broken so bad that I want to do the work so that I don't have to ever go through that again.
Gotcha.
Because like you said, if he loves me, if I love him, we'll have understanding.
Gotcha.
Right now, my understanding is being selfish.
I feel like a lot of people don't know
last
what ready,
word from Steve. Your last word
is. You feel me? Because we had this thing. We feel like supposed to get married by a certain age, or everything supposed to go a certain way. So everybody don't know what ready is or what it looks like. So you may be with somebody and thinking like, oh, I love this person, everything's going okay, but really you ain't ready for that. You feel me? But you so blinded by what you think supposed to happen by a certain age. You got people 70, 80 years old getting divorces because they wasn't ready. They just did what they thought they supposed to do because their parents said, oh, you need to marry him, or whatever the case may be. So I think a lot of times we make ourselves feel like we got to be ready to do something we ain't really ready for.
That's true.
And people lack humility.
Last word, Lee, go ahead.
I think a lot of relationships and people lack humility. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to acknowledge that you're wrong. It's okay to come to your partner and say, you know what, I ain't got the answer right now, but I'm going to get that for you. Yeah. I don't really understand right now, so can you break it down in a way where I can understand it? And I feel like that's a barrier, or like that's preventing a lot of people from having successful relationships. And when I say I got a lot of good examples, that's why I can speak the way I do about relationships. Right. Everybody be like, well, you pick bad men. The fact is I got out of that shit. and I'm healthy enough and mentally strong enough to move the fuck on. It don't matter who the fuck I chose. It matters that I recognize the shit wasn't working and I moved on, and I'm not out here damaging niggas after that.
Gotcha.
So
my last word is, what is the rush on commitment? Let's have a little fun, guys. I ain't been single in a long time. Meet me there.
That's good.
I can't meet you there, but I'll look from the sideline.
My last word is this: that remember the values of the individual that you with, and then also remember your imperfections. I think that a lot of men may forget that they once didn't have a bag when they met this woman. I think these women sometimes forget she already had 4 kids when I met her. You understand what I'm saying? Whoa, relax.
Strict out here.
No, I'm saying because some women be talking like that ain't a deal that I just accepted from you.
Yes.
But you talking to me like you really like, come on, like let's all tone it down. Even the guys. Because sometimes we big up ourselves a little bit too much and vice versa. So remember, but always live in your truth, man. Live in your truth. It's too much faking it, funking it. And to Bree, you spoke greatness when you just said a second ago that some people are just messed up individuals. They just truly are. But guess what? They don't realize it because they are surrounded by nothing garbage people. And that's why I was saying to y'all earlier when I said about gauging y'allself. Y'all gauging y'allself against garbage men, which is why you think that you are a good woman. Because if you gauge yourself to a good man, you'll probably find out that you probably is a problem. That's it.
That's a great take. My last take will be to everybody watching, man. Just keep watching, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all energy. This is not easy, getting up here and being vulnerable with our own personal stories and personal examples for you guys to listen to, laugh at it sometimes, screenshot, screen record, and send the group chats. So we want to say we appreciate everybody for watching. Keep watching. Make sure you follow the Crazy Ride Show page, Crazy Talk Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you go subscribe. We're not doing this just to be up here. We want to clap it up for Steve, our special guest. Clap it up for Steve, man.
He did a great job.
Ow!
He did a great job.
He held it down. He held it down for sure. So next week we'll be back Monday at 8:15. It's the Crazy Ride Show. It's Crazy Talk Podcast. We'll see y'all next time. Tell the story they bury, now I stand on truth. 10 toes down where they fear the proof. They ban me from halls, but I'm still the